Don't be wildin' out and don't call me. Gone are the days that I give you magic and you give me minimum. Here's the vlog. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. So this video is going to be a little bit different, but you guys have heard me talk about it before. However, I am uploading this because I told someone that I would based off of a conversation that we had earlier. So this basically is going to be starving a narcissist. What the hell are you talking about, RS Cole? Yes. The only way to get yourself into freedom from a narcissistic individual is to starve them. Even if the narcissist is your family member, your lover, your child's mother, your child's father, it doesn't matter in what capacity of your life they're in, you can still starve them. They feed off of making you angry. They feed off of your reaction. They feed off of you having something to say back to them because that's giving them your energy. The more you do, the more they eat, the more they take, the more tired you are. They literally feed off of your pain, off of your anger, off of your stress, your sadness, everything. You have to starve them. I literally had to do a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing, a lot of every fucking thing in order to get to the mindset of where I am now. Because he who controls his emotions controls their reality. Because you cannot fix a problem with the same mindset that created it. You have to elevate and grow. And shout out to Shadow Soul for saying that, because that actually is one of the affirmations in my store. Granted, it ain't his. I'm going to bust you out, but he said it. And when we were in a conversation and it made so much sense, I'm like, shit, you're so right. You can't fix that problem with the same mindset. You can't. You have to grow out of that codependent mindset. You have to grow out of that. Everybody has left me, so I don't want anybody else to feel the way I feel. Because people will feed off that. Narcissists will feed off of that. People gave me so much flack last year, and even at the beginning of this year, because I said, stop telling people your traumas. Stop telling people down to the nitty gritty of what your ex has done or your mom or your dad. Stop telling people your trauma. You are re-speaking those words. You are re-manifesting the situation. You are continuing to keep that shit in your mind. As a man thinketh, so is he. You're going to continue to go through the same fucking broken ass cycle until you get yourself out of that mindset. Shadow work, healing, art of detachment, releasing so that you can receive. So of course, when you are dealing with a narcissist, they want a reaction from you. They want a reaction from you. So therefore, you give them no reaction. And I know that's hard. Again, that comes with shadow work and healing. And I get it. And it's not easy. But you have to starve what feeds them. They're gonna get upset. Oh, let me tell you, that's when it's really gonna blow. That's when a bomb is really gonna blow. Is when they get upset, when they get mad, because why aren't you answering? Why aren't you this? Why aren't you that? You give them the motherfucking minimum. Stop giving these people magic, and they're giving you minimum. Stop that shit. You go above and beyond for these fucking narcissists because they play on your insecurities. They play on your emotions. They hook you in with their sad, sob ass story. And because you're like, oh, I'd never do that, you fall for that shit and give them every fucking thing you have plus more, and they still don't appreciate it. Enough is never going to be enough because it is always going to be a what about me mentality. What about me mentality? Oh, don't go and get yourself a pair of socks because your socks got holes in them. Even though they got brand new socks. Oh, but you didn't get me none too? They are always going to turn whatever action or whatever situation you got going on into their own because they want your attention, and you have to starve them out. I'm not giving you attention. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to entertain your bullshit. And they get pissed off. And that's okay for them to be mad because that's not your emotion to deal with. That's theirs. Again, control your own reality. I don't care who it is. Just because they share that bloodline with you does not mean that you're entitled to them. Everybody is not entitled to your energy. Everybody should not have access to your energy, especially if they're negative. Especially if they're narcissistic. Now, there are some people who know they're a fucking narcissist and will tell you, yeah, I'm narcissistic as fuck. They'll tell you. But then there are some who have just been bred or raised in a certain manner and they think that it's normal and it's not, and they really should fucking seek help. But it is up to you to notice those triggers and those identifiers of who and what they are while you are dealing with them. I will tell you, I am one that will leave folk the fuck alone. I don't care who you are. A lot of people use this F word as a crutch. Oh, but they're family, I'm your family. Okay. And that means that you get to treat me like shit and I have to continue to forgive you? No, my forgiveness does not give you access to me. Because once I have to cut you off, oh, you're gone. There's no going back. Y'all gotta really start learning to leave folk where they at. I don't give a shit who you are. If you have horrible ass energy, negative ass energy, a negative ass mindset, a pessimistic mindset, you're not committed to growth, you're not wanting to better yourself or better your life, you're always coming with a problem and never a solution, I don't want to deal with you. If you feel that it's okay for you to always be able to feed off of my energy, I don't want to deal with you. If you feel that it's okay to always emotionally just dump and feel better because you're trying to make me feel like crap, I don't want to deal with you. And people used to laugh at me because I used to tell their asses, if I can't Chick-fil-A and check, don't call me. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to put myself in a happy space because I'm dealing with your bullshit. If I don't want to deal with your bullshit, that's okay. Y'all need to really, really chill and start asking people if they even have the capacity, if you have fucking permission to emotionally dump on somebody. And a lot of times it's cool if you have a friend or, hey friend, is it okay? Can I come to you? I just got a few things I would like to discuss, and you as that friend can either say yes or say no, because a true friend is going to understand that and they're going to wait. And not only that, normalize your position in the conversation. If you say yes, like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. Do you just want me to listen or do you want my advice? Because a lot of times people lose friends over unsolicited advice because people were not ready to hear what it was that you had to say, even if it was the truth, even if you meant well. You got to remember that sometimes you are the villain in somebody's story, no matter how good you did. So you got to 100% normalize your position in that conversation. 100% ask your friends if you can just pour into or emotionally dump on them, because they may not have a way to release it. People, you have to make sure that you have a way to release the baggage that somebody is handing you. You have to, because if you don't know how to do cleansing, energy cleansing and shit like that, you should not be listening to fucking nobody. A lot of people wonder why they're depressed, why they feel these feelings, why they're up, why they're down, why they feel like their emotions are always all over the place. It's because you're not only wearing your emotions, you're wearing somebody else's. Whether it's your friend, your coworker, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your mama, your daddy, whoever is emotionally dumping on you, they're providing you with that energy. So guess what your body is going to do? Absorb that energy and take it on. You are going to start to display those characteristics. And if you don't know how to release it, it will continue to fester and grow. And your body and your mind is going to try and fight, but you done taken on so much, it's going to become overwhelmed. Now let's be honest and let's be clear. Narcissists are parasites. They're energy parasites. They're energy leeches. That's all they want. They want that energy. Go on and give me your sadness. Go on and get into me. Oh, I could piss you off still? Yes. So many people are so fucking toxic. They think that because of the fact that you can get a reaction out of somebody, that means that they still love you or that they still care. As long as I get a reaction out of them, they still care. I can care. I can love you, but I can love your ass from a distance. You ain't gonna get no reaction out of me. I don't care how much you want it. Because again, my narcissistic ex, victimizing narcissist and bipolar ass ex, that continues to stalk me on all platforms. I hope you see this. Well, I know you're seeing this. Yeah, there's nothing. You get nothing. You don't get access. You fucked up. And I got a lot of flack for saying that you only got one time with me. That's just the level that I'm at because I understand who and what I am and what I am capable of. And gone are the days where I'm going to allow anybody to think they can play with my energy. Because the moment that you thought up in your mind that it was okay to play with me was the moment that I decided in my mind to go on and cut you off. I'm going to forgive you because I don't want the shit festering in my mind and in my heart. I'm not going to be bitter. I'm not going to sit up here and harbor any type of emotion toward anybody because when I cut you off, I cut off that feeling. I used to tell people all the time, my emotions are like a light switch. I can cut them on and I can cut them off. But at this point, you got one time. So the little dial don't tick down no more. It's shut off. Bye. And I'm going to block you. And you will never have access to me again. You will never have access to my energy again because you thought that you could play with it in the first place. Because the more that I forgive you, the more that I don't love me. The more that I forgive you, the more that I'm also going to hate you and not going to want to deal. So as a result, I've always told people, find you something safe to do. Because the moment that you want to play with somebody's energy, whatever comes your way, comes your way. Whatever happens, happens. And it is what it is. And when it comes to a narcissistic individual, that's how you have to starve them. Cut them off. Give them the minimum. Literally, stop reacting. Stop getting emotional. Stop getting angry. Stop getting upset. Stop crying. Stop giving so much of your energy and of your emotion. Get to a point in a place in your life where you understand and you know the things that they say are what they say. The things that they do are what they do. It's what they do, period. That's just them. Literally, it's them. Those are a choice that they made for their life. And if it just so happens to alter the relationship that you have with them, bye. You have to starve these people. You have to starve these narcissists. Don't give them what it is that they're looking for. Unfortunately, they're going to attempt to find another victim. But just know that they're still going to obsess over you because you're the one that got away. Why don't they still love me? Why aren't they reacting? Go sit down somewhere in the corner. Just go sit down somewhere. A lot of them have to learn the hard way. And when you deal with them, a lot of times you may be sent to teach them. Because I told people I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm not going to keep talking. I'm not going to continue to exchange words with you. I'm just not going to do that. Because while I'm talking, okay, you're good. But the moment that I start to shut down, the moment that I say nothing, whatever happens, happens at that point. I'm a child of Saturn. And if you know, you know. The girls that get it, get it. The ones that don't. So, I am at the point now where I'm going to immediately be quiet. I'm not going to give you what you want. I'm not going to give you access to me. I'm not going to give you access to what you feel you should have. Because those are your feelings, not mine. Those are your issues to bear and to deal with, not mine. Get into a place, y'all, where you are literally understanding that whatever decisions people make for their life is what they make for their life. Even if it alters the emotion that you feel with them, even if it alters the dynamic of the relationship that you have with them, the choices that they have made for their life, it is their life. And they are not obligated to give you your desire. You are. You've watched this far. Follow, like, and share. Here's all my platforms.